Good morning, guys. If you want a good laugh and some truth, look up Tina 40 on Twitter. I can't believe she's still on Twitter, but she is. She's awesome. Uh, let's go ahead and I'm going to do the best of Breitbart here in Zero Hedge. So, Josh Hawley, Democrats have made American workers compete with slave labor. And as we know, we understand what the Democrat Party is trying to do to this country. It's the same thing they've been trying to do for years to destroy this country. Trump blasts Biden's border nightmare, lets it have him between the eyes. Does Biden even know what's going on? No. Biden doesn't have a clue as to what's going on. And by the way, before I forget, for those of you who'd like to boost your immune system, go to Alaska Chat. You click on the link, you get 10% off and free freight. For those of you who'd like to help our veterans, go to Hero Soap Company. They are owned by vets and they give part of their profits to veterans down on their luck. And then CBD oil. If you'd like to learn the health benefits, go to martinbrodellcbdoil.com. And if you know of some people, anyone who would like to earn a living selling CBD oil products, and it's a tremendous product, and it's one of the fastest growing industries in this country. Go ahead and send me an email, and I'll put you in touch with the right people. Let's move on to Psaki. Biden would welcome meeting with McCarthy to discuss amnesty bill. Really? Really? He can't even take a phone call from Netanyahu, and he's going to talk with McCarthy? Seriously? I don't think so. It would be Harris. We're watching the transition from Biden to Harris. Arizona sheriff, 5 or 6 groups a day crossing in spot where fence isn't complete. Chaos? Oh yeah, but that's what the Democrats are after. And then Holmes Norton can't keep being afraid in our own capital of our own people. They're scared to death of us. Believe me, they realize only 10% or less voted for Biden. They know that over 100 million people voted for Trump. Maybe as many as 140 million people. They know that. Some people are saying maybe only 15 million voted for Biden. At the most, 35 million voted for Biden. That was it. They know that. They know we way outnumber them. Moving on, Tucker. Lawmakers, media hyped imaginary QAnon invasion in D.C. Yeah, they did. They did. It was all made up. Advisor, Trump not considering replacing Pence on potential 2024 ticket. Right, right. I don't think we're going to have to wait for 2024, okay? Frank Brunei. Cuomo should teach media a lesson about deifying people. Bill Maher on Cuomo. I believe these women completely. He was making advances. He knows what a lowlife he is, but Bill Maher's a lowlife too. Swedish Prime Minister claims mass stabbing by Afghan migrant not a migration issue. I'm sure they do feel that way. That's pretty sad. Pretty sad. And we will see things imploding at some point. I thought for sure by now we would have seen a major clean out over in Europe. And it blows me away that we haven't. Swedish police arrest journalists covering suspected migrant terror attack. Yeah, don't want anyone out there telling the truth, right? Iraqi migrant doctor blames racist conspiracy for sex assault charges. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, I know, things are crazy. Leftist group demands leftist group demands plaque for victims of communist massacres be removed. Plaque. France may block vax exports after EU backs Italian seizure of Australian-bound doses. And Catholic scholars reassert moral acceptability of receiving COVID-19 vaccines. By the way, So little Alexandria has come out foursquare for transgender people and children. So basically, anyone who says, yeah, it's great, yeah, let these little kids, let them be transitioned. Basically, what they're doing is they're trying hard to destroy these young people's lives. It's pretty sad. These are evil. She is an evil, evil person. Let's go to Zero Hedge here. Own gold. Central banks are going to overcook the economy. Jack Dorsey. And yeah, it's true, but when Trump comes back, we're going to do away with the central banks. Jack Dorsey is auctioning his first tweet ever as an NFT, and it's now worth over $2 million. Wow. Can't, I mean, there's a lot of people out there that have way more money than brains, for sure. And then fear is the new smart. If you don't stay locked in your bedroom in favor of going about your life, still masked, scrubbed, and distanced, you're a fool. Crisis and desperation have replaced challenge and problem solving. Yeah, it's like, be afraid. Everyone be afraid. And then Netanyahu tells VP Harris Israel will never allow Iran to obtain nukes. So what in the world is she doing taking the calls over Biden? Because in truth, they've set her up to be president. Now, also keep in mind, too, that the other day there at the, she was presiding, I believe it was over the Senate. And she had someone right there telling her everything to say. Talk about a puppet. Excuse me. Radioactive dust is sweeping over parts of Europe from the Sahara. What else here? The first global inflationary depression is very possible. And we're going to see some, I tell you what, don't be surprised. You see a collapsing of the market. What else here? French health minister mulls banning vaccine exports. Guardian promotes global lockdown every 2 years to combat climate change. Oh man. And the sad part is there will be people who are going to go along with it. They'll go, yeah, that's a good idea. Sure, let's all just stay inside. Let's not anyone go outside. Let's see here. Greenpeace Eco Warriors greenwash Boeing 77 at Paris airport. This morning, Greenpeace activists entered the tarmac and they repainted one of the planes all green. And then we're all Europeans now. The U.S. ceased to be any kind of representative government in 2020. And that's just the way the totalitarians in Europe want it. Well, guess what? Trump is coming back. And I don't know when, I don't know how, but he will be back. What else here? And then how the fight over American freedom will probably escalate. It will. It's going to escalate everywhere. Everywhere. What else here? First ever space hotel begins construction in 2025. Operational by 2027. The shape of things to come in China. There'll be a major collapse of their economy. And then Boeing, loyal wingman, stealth drone makes first flight. San Francisco pays $16.1 million to shelter 300 homeless tents. Yeah, there's better solutions, but they're not going to come from the Democrats. That's for sure. Won't come from the rhinos either. Money can buy happiness after all? No, I'm sorry, disagree. And they can help make life easier. Money does, but it does not buy you happiness. And that is it for now. God bless y'all. Have a great day. And I'll talk to you early this afternoon. Bye-bye, guys.